It was completely silent. No traffic. No wind. No sound at all. Just the kind of silence that makes you aware of every single breath you take. They say the human mind can imagine sounds when it's tired. But what I heard that night was not my imagination. This is not a story meant to scare you. This is something that actually happened to me. And it happened in the middle of the night, right beside my bed. A normal night. My name is Sweetie. At the time, I was living alone in a small apartment. Nothing unusual about the place. No history. No rumors. That night felt normal. I locked the door, turned off the lights, and laid down in bed. The room was dark, except for a faint glow from the street light coming through the window. I checked my phone one last time. Alarm clock 2:47 a.m. I remember thinking, I should really sleep. I closed my eyes. The sound. I don't know how much time passed. But suddenly, I heard it. Breathing. Slow. Deep. Right next to my bed. At first, I thought it was my own. So I held my breath. The breathing didn't stop. It continued. Closer than close. I could feel it. Warm air. Moving. Realization. My heart started pounding. My body felt heavy. Frozen. I couldn't move. The breathing was uneven now. Like someone was struggling. Or excited. Then I realized something terrifying. The sound was coming from the side of the bed, where no one should be. I lived alone. There was no one else in the apartment. And yet, someone, or something, was breathing beside me. Something is there. I slowly opened my eyes. Just a little. The room was still dark. But I could see a shape. Not clear. Not solid. Just darker than the darkness around it. The breathing grew louder. I wanted to scream. I wanted to run. But my body refused to move. Then I felt it. The mattress shifted slightly. As if something had sat down. Right next to me. The whisper. The breathing stopped. For a moment. Everything was silent again. Then a whisper. So close to my ear that I felt it more than I heard it. You're awake. That was it. I screamed. My body snapped free. I jumped out of bed and ran to the light switch. The light came on. The room was empty. No one there. Nothing. Just my bed. Still warm. The aftermath. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the couch with every light on until morning. The next day, I told myself it was stress, sleep paralysis, a nightmare. But that night, it happened again. And the night after that. Always the same. Breathing. Beside my bed. I moved out a week later. I never went back. But even now, sometimes, when everything is quiet, and I'm just about to fall asleep, I stop breathing, just to listen. Because I'm afraid that one day, I'll hear it again. If you've ever heard something in the middle of the night, something you can't explain, tell your story in the comments. And for more true horror stories, real night experiences, and paranormal encounters, backhand index pointing right, subscribe to Darawni Raat. Because sometimes, you're not as alone as you think. Ghost.